reason I knew it was there because I tried to move to the right, and a closed chest will actually block your way. So let's go ahead, and we need to free up the space. Let's just eat this mushroom. As you can see, it gives me plumber's strength. You know, from Super Mario Brothers, gives me 3 strength. Oh, all 3 of them were items. That's nice. And we have ourselves an axe class weapon. This does even more damage than my last weapon. This one does 10 damage. Yeah, 3, 4, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 damage. And this does 14 damage and gives an extra health regen and 1 sight radius. So it's a lot more raw damage. So that's a good thing too. So let's go ahead and equip this axe. Do I get this penalty still? Yes, I do. Okay, here's one of the penalties. Hands full. If you don't have the dual wielding skill, you'll suffer. All your damage will be reduced by a percentage. So that's just something to be aware of. So let's take that off. And the way that dual wielding works is you don't attack twice. You just I don't know what that lever did, but you don't attack twice. You just attack once, and it adds the damages from both your weapons at the same time. Oh, you're sleeping. Okay. 24 damage. And
critical hit.
Go ahead and kill him. Oh, you're just... Yeah, it's too bad you can't order your pet around, like to tell it to attack certain things. It just attacks randomly.
Critical hit.
There we go.
Critical hit.
It critted and did no damage to me. Wonder, what's this do again? Yeah, it didn't do anything. Also, sometimes when your pet's standing right next to you and there's a monster like right here, it won't move. So so you kind of have to sometimes manipulate the AI to actually attack things. Check this out. That was actually a tinkering trap. It was for a thermite nest, which we already saw that in action. Was the purple little fly things. It's really not that good to make traps. It's just not. It's not efficient, I guess you could say. It doesn't have very you don't get as much out of it.
Critical hit.
Traps are so common in this game that you can just easily get what you need by, just picking up the traps if you have enough skill. Oh jeez, what should we drop now? Let's drop these arrows. Yeah, we can drop those arrows. Those arrows, put that there. What's this? This ain't really that good of a weapon. Oh, we can drop this iron dirt. I'll have that. There's some black powder.
Critical hit.
Alright, so far so good. We have about a third of the floor done. And we have ourselves a lot of nice items. Come on, you can do it. There you go. And now you want to kill those things, so I'll just open this door here and just be on my way. If I need you again, I'll summon you. Sleepy monsters will wake up if you like start a fight nearby them or you break down a door. But also they wake up if you're too loud, I guess you can say, which you have a sneaking stat. But sneaking's really not that good in this game. It's mainly because you never really avoid encounters that much in this game. Because, well, you need as many levels as you can. Every level counts, every level gives you new skills, and stats, and all sorts of fun stuff. Ooh. This guy might be a bit tough. Guess that. Okay, he only hits for 2, that's fine. Some of these versions of this can hit you for like 50, and be very resistant to damage. So getting a little beat up here. That's a crude iron helmet. That's right. I had one of these already, and I discarded it. Okay, here's a healing place. That's nice. I didn't really get to show this one off, simply because I died before, on my way to one. Sorry for the frame skip. It tends to skip when there's a lot of things that's loading in. This is a monster zoo. So, a good thing to do about Monster Zoo is to immediately close the door. But I can't get to the door in time. As you can see, there's a lot of monsters from this floor and a few from the next floor. Or just hero monsters, like this one. That's a hero monster. You can tell it's a hero monster because this little aura also has a unique name. So, it used to be monster zoos provide no benefit besides loss of experience from just killing everything. But if you kill everything without leaving the floor, like if you leave the floor and come back to kill it, you won't get the reward. So if you kill it without leaving, you'll get an item. They triggered a trap, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and what do I have that I can use? Sheesh, not very much. There's fiery ones, cane ones. I have so much junk. Let's go ahead and use the Shift 9. Use these grenades. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just step back, step back, step back, step back. Kill you. Throw that. Perfect. Alright, things we can do here is obviously start setting traps. What I like to do is usually I'll close the door and just start lining this door with traps, and then just run them through it. I don't think I have very many good traps though. Oh, we got a toxic sprayer. Okay, let's go ahead and do shoddy IEDs. And then some toxic sprayer. Move away. Yeah, it sets off all those. And then we'll do fire sprout. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and kill this. And while everything's coming, I'm gonna go ahead and set down another fire sprite. So I got a little bit of time. Toxic sprayer. Drop down a shoddy IED. Put down a crude blade trap. You can stack as many traps as long as they're different types. If they're the same type, they don't stack, and you'll just waste traps. That's just anti-magic, and your boulder plates. Perfect. And then we'll step away again. Yeah, there we go, they set off that trap. Kill you. Or counter and crit me. There we go, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this apple, just to get some health regen. Anything else we can get? Do a shoddy IED. That's not the trap I want. I want this trap. Perfect. Killed that easily enough. And some more shoddy IEDs. Just setting up a bunch of them around. Yep. And then you can just put it in front of you, and it resists it. Just kill it. Put on another shoddy IED. Another shoddy IED. There we go. Another one. As you can see my little strategy, just kind of kite them with it. It takes an action to put down a trap though, so you kind of have to be spaced out right. Oh, that's kind of bad of me. Animals do have to get killed, unfortunately, so go ahead and finish you off. Put out another IED. Another boulder trap. Never mind, let's attack the pet.
Critical hit.
There we go, killed that. Does it show? Okay, it doesn't show the monsters. gotta kind of be careful about the monsters here, because you have a lot of doors open, they'll just wander around, and then you have to find them, which could be a real huge pain. And that's the hero monster. I don't want to fight it. Shoddy IEDs. Let's go ahead and get that trap out here. I think that actually hurt me more than it hurt it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and step back again. Yeah, that thing hit the my golem for 15. I'm just gonna keep stepping away. We do have lots of bolts, so... Well, we don't have a lot of them, but we have enough of them. So let's go ahead and shift 4. Shoot some bolts. As long as that mummy stays confused, we'll be somewhat safe. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, that killed. They're usually worth a lot of experience, but not worth enough experience to be worth the trouble, I guess, if you understood what I meant. Let's go ahead and eat a fairy water. And a plum. There you go, that'll get us some health. And now we should be able to just tank this.
Critical hit.
Behold my axe. I've already said this, but I'm very glad they removed that debuff for not having proficient weapons. Because there's been many times where I find like the best of the other types of weapons, but not the one I'm using. Like if you pick swords, you'll find nothing but like the best maces and axes in the game, but no swords. I'm just gonna move away, just so I don't get double teamed. Despite being proficient in stats, I'm rather tanky.
Critical hit.
Jen's hurt a bit, though. We'll eat another fairy water. Usually I like saving these items, but I always save them so much that I never use them. Like, I ended the, when I fought the last boss, I had, like, 10 different potions, and that was, like, the one time I actually used all my potions. I just drank them all and pounded him to submission with buffs. You'll see sometimes like flavor text from these monsters, and that one said I needed adult help. And we'll shoot that bolt. There we go, kill you. Shift 9. Kill you too.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Yeah, even though I can click on anything for my target, if there's something in the way, the arrow is going to hit that first. So I'll just shoot that. I'm actually rather beat up at the moment. Let's go ahead and eat a plum then. Some plums. Eat another plum. What else we got? Do I have enough for another summon? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, I used up most of the stuff we have. Some fiery wand, some tentacle wands. Let's just go ahead and wait these guys out. Because waiting out allows me to regen some health. So. Oh, I dodged.
Critical hit.
There's a lot of monsters up there too. Or animals actually, so I'm gonna have to summon my golem eventually. But I won't summon him until I kill everything else. And then I'll just, close the door. Hey, it said hello.
Critical hit.
Sorry if the text is a little small. It's small on my screen too. Yeah, I need food. Let's go ahead and drink a potion of dire empowerment. We'll just show stuff off. So it gives you necromantic damage, necromantic resistance, extra base damage, tanking skills. I just happen to have armor on.
A critical.
And there's an unfriendly AI. That's from the next floor as well. That's a robot. A very nasty one at that. It does a lot of piercing damage. Yeah, keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting traps. This. That's right, you guys keep doing that. I'll set traps here. It's boulder plate trap.
Critical hit.
Are we looking? Okay, he's at half health. Just keep fighting, that's fine. I'll just keep using these traps. Yeah, there's the robot. And my mustache golem did like 3 damage and it got hit for 8, so it's not gonna live for very long. Let's go ahead and use this. Play trap.
A critical hit.
Alright, that's all my traps. Awesome, we got finished off. Uh-oh, that's another, hero. Drink that. Get that prepared. Get that prepared. And then hope he doesn't counter.
A critical hit.
Perfect. Alright. Keep going.
A critical.
Shoot forward. God, there's still more of them. Ouch.
Health is low.
That's not good. I need to get out of this. Ouch. 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 I'm kind of running out of stuff to use. What's Arcane Wands do? That didn't do anything. Ouch, got hit by another ranged attack. That's why range is deadly. Because it's usually an element you probably don't have resistance to. Yeah, my mustache golem's gonna die.
A critical
I
hit.
don't have any of those drinks I discarded. Alright. I'm just gonna drink this potion. Does an instant 20 heal, which isn't really that much.
A critical hit.
Awesome. I need 7 mana to cast another spell. So, I'll just have to wait. Oh, I countered his counter. Okay, the rest are animals, it looks like. Yeah, they're still animals. I'm gonna stay here, just so they don't wander off. And then I'm just gonna... Okay. Now, summon Mustache Golem. Here. Is there a door somewhere I can use? Not nearby, unfortunately. Alright, I know what I'll do. I'm just gonna... Ow. Get out of the way, please. I am stuck. There we go. Get out of the way. Oh, there is stuff. Other things to kill. That's alright. Get out of the way. Really, I just need the Mustache Golem to go everything? Yes, you did. Such a good mustache golem. Or almost everything. Okay, maybe not everything. Wow, that's a lot of them. Oh, I see what happened. He's targeting that one, but can't get to it because of that one. Ouch. Ouch. Come on. Get out of the way. There. No, I just gotta get out of here. This will take a while. Get out of the way, please. Close that door. Come on, don't tell me you got stuck again. Alright. Sorry guys, this is the annoying part of dealing with Monster Zoos as a vegan. Yeah, he got stuck again. He's targeting that one. Okay, he'll be fighting those two. I'm gonna go fight this one up here and hopefully not die. Thankfully, this thing won't attack me. There we go. Kill that. God, jeez, really? Wall you in like this. And I can't do anything with this door. It's blocking it. Come on, get out of the way. I think the next time I get in this situation, I'm just gonna cut the video off. So I don't have to deal with all this. Come on. Good news is this will almost level us, maybe? Just spacebar. Okay, he killed everything. No, get out of the way. Come on. Perfect. There's our level up. And there's our Eyelasers. And we get an achievement, and I got an achievement out of it. So, this thing doesn't use any mana. That's platinum. Whoa! That is awesome. Is there anything left? There should be something left. God, that's awesome.
It's a critical hit.
Oh, don't tell me they wandered off. Close that. Is there anything in this direction? Yes, there is. God, this thing's awesome. I don't even know its stats affect this thing, but it does. It's mighty nice. It has a cooldown, of course, but wow, that thing just does a lot of damage. I'm gonna be in shock and awe for a while for this. This thing's awesome. Okay, I have no idea what the monsters are. Actually, I think I have an idea where they are. So let's go take a look. Those ghosts, and ghosts can teleport. So they might have teleported through like a door ranged attack, it doesn't, oh man. Killed it anyway. What is that, Grog? I have no idea what the rest of the monsters are for this suit. There is one monster, oh yeah, if you, sorry, let me go in a spot that, there you go. As you can see, this has the name of the room, but this has, also below it will tell you how many monsters are left in the monster zoo. There's one left, and I have no idea where's that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this mustache goal here. So while you're doing it, I'm just gonna go and see if I can find that other. Ouch. These are just glasses. Nothing special. I'll get back to that thing. That's not an ordinary teleporter.
Critical hit.
Okay, oh, stone bolt? I'll take them. Alright, looks like I have no idea where they're at. That's a silver ring, gives plus mana, don't need it. That's a metal buckler. Do I need that? Piercing, piercing. Yeah, it's better. It has it gives me one extra counter chance, so I'll equip it. Take that trap. Close that door. One moment. Just adjusting my seat. Alright. I have to hunt down a monster. This is the worst part about Monster Zoo. Because I'm not going to be satisfied until the thing's dead.
Critical hit.
Because this music's going to go on forever. Die. I don't think they've wandered this far. Yeah, I definitely don't think they did. Alright, so I have no idea where that last monster went. Maybe in here? I like this. It has a long cooldown though, but man, it does some nice damage. It'll probably become useless later on though, but I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, I have no idea where this, one of these monsters went. That's very annoying. I kind of wanted to show it off the reward. Slime, reward trigger, slime brush trap. Don't know what that does. There it was. And we get ourselves a reward. So it's been cleared, we get a reward. It is a book. No, it's an orb. Does, it's actually really good. It's a really good caster item. But I'm not a caster. Or at least, not a one that requires those stats. Actually, I'll go ahead and show it off again. Let's see, it does, lightning damage and resist.